And cheers to a completed show. Wait, we weren't streaming that whole several hours? We just... Oh! What a nightmare. What an actor's nightmare. Well, I guess we'll just have to do it again. Hey, folks. I'm just a load of sillies, and I'm Davis Banta. Who else are we?
I'm Daniel Ruiz.
I'm Lizzie Brindle.
Bam. I was just joshing. We weren't doing a bunch of stuff already. We were just hanging out, waiting for you. Thanks for joining us. This is the live stream that we've been doing live streams for like 2 years, and next week is our first time in front of people in like 2 years. Has anybody in this room been on a stage in front of anybody in the last
Put it in the chat.
Lockdown? Yeah, put it in the chat. Anyone watching? Has anyone at all who's watching this now comment, been on stage in front of human beings?
What was it like?
We don't know. Who were they? What were their social security numbers?
What's the tea?
Spill that hot gas. We got to know. We are looking forward to it. That is going to be, our live show in Santa Cruz, California. Woo! For 18 Project. As we know, our major patron number one, Clara, is watching. And of course, I want to remind folks who may be watching, I don't know who's watching now, but who might be watching also later. Anyone who's a patron at the, I think it's the $5 up level right now, as we have it, gets a free ticket to the live show. So, Clara, you get one, of course, as our main supporter. And otherwise, they are online at yourfriendscomedy.com/tickets. We'll be playing some of our Halloween sketches, and we'll be doing Halloween-inspired...
Shout out to Benji for getting that ticket thing going.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Anti-inflation prices of only $10. It's budget-friendly.
Exactly.
$5 for students?
What?
Exactly. And, I don't know. I guess on one side, I'm a tiny bit nervous, but I'm really more excited than nervous. So I'm just glad to be. I'm stoked to be doing it.
Me too.
So we're gonna keep on with these. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out and say, we've had a couple of rehearsals in the space audience, and
it's wild.
It's been a little wild. Yeah.
It's like you see this. Imagine.
If we go any crazier, Jacob's gonna be in the boot.
Oh,
breaking his foot.
Yeah.
If you see that happening, the show's good.
Yeah. You've seen us from the shoulders up. Now see us from the waist down.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. So we're hanging out. We're gonna do some spooky games and stuff. But I don't know. We're trying to do some games that are really take advantage of being whole bodies in space.
What?
So
that we're getting used to gravity again, though.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, we are subject to the laws of gravity, and we can't do the filters, but it's pretty cool. But yeah, so we're gonna chat about some spooky stuff and do a couple of weird games, and occasionally we'll just.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, Lizzie.
I have a quick
question.
Lizzie,
the floor.
If we're doing spooky stuff and goofy stuff, are we doing spoofs?
Spoofs? Well, that's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Well, we have one spoof for sure.
Oh, good.
We have one thing that I think qualifies as spoofs. As a singular spoof? A spoof-aloof?
I said one funny thing and then I didn't know what we were talking about anymore. I'll be honest.
That's the key to success.
It's like, is this conversation I started still going? Why?
Why? Who has the courage to stop it?
Not
Who has
me.
the courage
Not
to
I.
stand in front of it and say, hey, no more riffing?
Davis Banta.
I do.
Champion.
None more. I want to know some spooky things. What's a like what's a favorite monster that we all
Hmm.
have? Claire, of course, please put in the chat. We're gonna be sharing some of our favorite spooky stuff on our social media. A couple of the leading up to the show, but like I'd love to know like what are some of our favorite like monsters. There's there's universal monsters, there's mythological monsters. This show, our first animated intro before like we had the little Sakas, was all like cryptid monsters, folklore monsters.
Yeah, I would. So Clara has gone with an absolute classic, Dracula.
A Dracula. Which Dracula?
Yes.
Dracula.
Which Dracula, Clara? If you know,
Oh,
if
that's
you have
a
an
good
opinion.
question.
If you have an opinion.
Mhm.
You don't have
Because
to.
there's a
Oh,
Wes
Mothman.
Craven.
Oh, a
Yeah.
Mothman.
A Mothman,
I love
yeah.
that she also loves a Mothman.
Davis, you love a Mothman. If
I
I'm
do
not
love
mistaken.
a Mothman.
Mhm.
A
Now,
Yeah.
is Mothman evil or just a warning of
Yeah.
bad things to come?
Hmm.
What's
Or an
your
alien.
take on it?
That's a good question. As I have understood it, that he's more a harbinger rather than a cause of tragedy. Or is like you will see a Mothman preceding an event, but it's not like it's like when people were like, "Hey, this bridge collapsed," and before that, we think that there is a Mothman that we saw before this bridge collapsed, but it's never that he
Okay.
caused it, and it's like
He's like the Grim Reaper of
or a
cryptids.
banshee.
A banshee. Okay,
It's
he's
like a-
attracted to the chaos.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
isn't a
Okay.
banshee often considered the cause of the death, though?
That's a good point.
I didn't think so, but I could be wrong.
But
I
but
thought it was more like a call that was preceding like a death.
Yeah.
okay, I'm thinking of a siren because I think sirens do
Sirens
cause
draw
chaos,
you in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
Drowning.
To the rocks.
Yeah.
Clara also is under. She says banshees are harbingers.
yeah, I think
Oh,
that's
okay.
yeah.
That was the impression that.
Oh,
I
and
was
also-
under, yes.
Gary Oldman for Dracula.
Ooh, hot take.
Mhm.
I don't know. He's a fantastic actor. I would never go wrong. I'm a fan
Uh-oh.
of Christopher Lee, Dracula, a classic.
Well,
No opinion? Anyone else have a Dracula?
I don't know. I never watched as much Dracula stuff. I'd say to have like a favorite Dracula. I mean, there's a lot of vampire characters I've seen, but not as many like specifically Draculas.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
that's my issue as well. Like I love vampires, but I mean honestly I haven't watched that much Dracula stuff.
Nick S. Mr. Burns was a fantastic Dracula on The Simpsons. Yes, there was a good one. I'm trying to
I think my
Yeah.
favorite mythos of the Dracula that I've seen, I think it was Dracula. There's one. I think it might have been one of the Wes Craven Draculas. Was that Dracula was Judas.
I think that was actually Dracula 2000.
I've got it. I know what my favorite Dracula is.
Yeah.
There is an anime that Justin watches where
Helsing.
yes, that Dracula's sick. He's sick. Yeah. That one's
Iterations of Alucard count,
because that
No,
spelled
I mean,
backwards. I'm
reverse
pretty sure.
Dracula. But yeah, he says also Helsing Alucard. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you, Claire. Yes, Helsing does. I mean, I didn't know what it was, and Justin was watching, and I was like, "Wow, like this guy's crazy," and I was like, "That's cool." So, yeah. I also like the cop. You know, she's nice or whatever.
I don't know that one.
She's
I don't.
nice.
Oh, she's nice.
Well, she is. You gotta
I-
have someone nice.
I'm not gonna lie, Helsing is not one of my favorites. I do understand the
Mm.
appeal for people. It definitely hits a very like pleasure center type of show. It wasn't my cup of tea though.
I mean, I think the beauty of anime is that because human beings can be disgusting, and some of us like to explore disgusting parts of ourselves. In my case, violence when it's not real. So anime is a great way to experience lots of blood
Yeah.
That's true.
and guts. So-
Let's get some inspiration for a scene here that we'll go into. We'll vamp a little bit. We'll vamp. You get it? For a minute or two afterwards here. Once we let's get a prompt for some kind of horror scene of a monster. Oh, let's get Not a Dracula, not a Wolfman's, not an Invisible Man's or a Frankenstein.
Oh.
Give us the name of a monster that's completely original or made up.
Mhm.
You could say anything. A doll face, a hell screamer, a Gerald
Oh, wait a minute.
Ford.
Riddle says
We'll
Toad
do
of
a scene
Doom.
with that monster.
Riddle says Toad of Doom.
That's one.
That's
Let's see if we
interesting.
get a couple. Let's get a couple.
The
more.
Mob Star by,
The Mob
by,
Star.
by
These are
Benji.
very- yes,
Okay.
yes. Let's get a
The
couple
mobster.
more.
Oh, I get it. Like monster. Okay, I got it.
And we're going to
Well, I mean, like, what was your favorite monster? While we're waiting for,
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. There's just so many thoughts are going through my brain. It's so many. Okay, wait. Favorite. Honestly,
we'll
The
do a
Devil.
quick round. Which one?
the devil.
The devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because classic,
From the
Biblical,
from what
been
like
there
literally the
forever.
Bible or a film or
just all of it, all of the
All of it?
lore
Pretty
around
good.
the devil. Like the devil is the man, like of monsters, basically.
cool. Yeah, I'm oh yeah, I love I love me personally. We're gonna do a quick round and get to the scene, but I want to get one in for me and I want to get something in for Daniel real quick. Of course, a Mothman, not traditional, newer, but I
Mhm.
like that. And yeah, I like the idea of a werewolf or a wolfman in certain
Mhm.
instances. There's some bad ones though, but I like
Yeah.
the idea of that dichotomy.
Mhm.
So
mm-hmm.
the concept I like.
It's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde sort of deal.
Yeah, something like that. So very similar. I like the idea of that. Daniel?
Classic wise, yeah, I'm all about the werewolf. Movie wise, more modern movie ish takes. I'm not gonna lie, I like the aesthetic. I like the vibe of a Michael Myers.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, good movie one. Okay, interesting.
Wait a minute.
That's the one from Halloween.
Yeah, the Halloween films.
Yes, not
Take it away.
Not
Okay.
Jason.
Yeah, not Jason.
not the hockey mask.
Jason.
The William Shatner mask. The mask that's a painted William Shatner Halloween mask. As a matter
Yep.
of fact. All right, now we got some options in the chat. We got Toad of Doom, a mob star, Giraffe Stick, Devil Biter from Clara.
Ooh.
Nick S says Terrier, the
I
dog
get it.
breed that scares and then kills. That's real strong. You got
Yeah.
a whole marketing thing behind that one. That's very strong. Ben again says the influencer. Riddle sells Kelp Man. Ben Road Rage. Riddle
Ooh.
the Mars Lobster. And Benjamin the Warehouse, but like
Ooh.
werewolf.
Stop.
Oh man.
My windows, no.
Oh no. I mean, all these are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Terrier has. I mean, boy, I do think Nick S gets points for the catchphrase, the
Mm.
marketing phrase too. The Terrier. What do you think?
It's a good one. Yeah, I'm good with that.
I mean, I am pulled by it. Yeah.
Let's pull this as the start. And we'll see where we go. Daniel, why don't you start off with me on this? Any of these monsters could show up at any time tonight. The Terrier. And we'll start at a warehouse.
A Terrier. Sorry, it made me think of
So you see, he's a bit of a scamp, but he's pretty lovable. I think you've got a really good breed here.
yeah. I'm not familiar with this type of dog, which has
Very
me
rare.
excited.
Very rare, and you should be. Yeah, you should
mean-
be excited.
Not gonna lie. I have a lot of friends with dogs, and they're always rubbing it in my
Mhm.
face that they have this breed or that breed.
Mhm.
I can't wait to show them this guy
Oh,
right here.
oh, look at that
Oh.
face. Oh, look at
yeah.
that face.
Oh.
Oh, boo, 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 boo. Look at that. You just want to smoosh him. Now, here we go. Let me lower him, and so we're not going to look at him
Right.
for a second here.
Just need to check
hmm
all the shots,
Oh yeah, here's all
everything
his
taken
records.
care of,
See,
fixed.
right there. Uh-huh.
Thank you. Yeah.
And you can see you just now don't ever walk him during a full moon.
I mean, it'd be weird to take a dog out and walk in a full moon. I'm not much, but I gotta ask, what's the matter with the full moon?
Oh, wow. Well, it's just things get weird with full moons, right? Cultures talked about like, oh, there's more crimes, or like wolves howl for some reason, or whatever. Or
that's just a bunch of pseudoscience in my books.
Or like a pet dog will transform into a monster that'll rip people's throats out. It's just like, but don't do it.
Yeah. So I was noticing on the paperwork, it's a long list of previous owners.
Yeah. And you can see the epitaphs there as well. They've all passed. Really, this dog's endured a lot of tragedy, I think, in its life.
It's a lot of trauma. I mean, is there some
trauma?
Do I need to be delicate? Anxiety issues, separation.
Yeah, no, you heard about the full moon thing, right? Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Just don't freaking do that.
All right, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, good. I mean, they say that, and then someone takes it out, and like it's not a big deal. And then
I'll take them. I'll take them. I'll take them right now. Huh?
Great. Oh,
we spent so much time. It's gotten dark out.
Oh. Well, okay, that's great. Well, I mean, it's cloudy, right? What was? I just came from a travel. I think. Do we know what the moon? Can we check what the moon schedule is on our phone real quick?
Yeah.
Just to be sure. I thought it was a half moon. That's been cloudy for the last week. Hey,
no, it's a full moon.
It's tonight, right now. Tonight is
That's a full. Yeah, it's fine. I'll walk him out. I'll carry him to my car. How's that? Okay.
No, you have to stay here tonight. You have to stay in the warehouse tonight. You can't go anywhere.
Okay. Calm it down a little bit. You're starting to give me the willies.
Yeah, but
making me think you're some type of killer or something.
Where is he?
Oh, he probably had to go tinkle or something.
Oh God! Oh no! Is the door open?
Jungle.
Oh yeah, the smell was a little strong in here.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm the Terrier.
Damn it.
What is your pleasure?
And not the full moon. Not the full moon. Not the full moon. No, don't answer.
Now
Don't
that
answer.
I am
Don't
awakened
answer.
from the full moon, you must allow me to grant you a wish.
It's not a wish. It's not a wish.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
Okay, I just need a. Did you say Terrier or Derriere?
This happened. It's Terrier.
Terrier.
It's the dog.
Terror and Terrier. My God.
It's the dog breed that scares and then kills.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good.
Oh, okay.
What's your wish?
Oh.
It's gonna be this is like a monkey's paw thing. It's not gonna work out. Pardon me.
Why are you wish?
Sorry, I wish I hadn't drank that beer before. No. I don't drink that.
Don't worry about that. That's just...
Oh, good. It would have been. See, there would have been some way it would twist it like a monkey's paw thing.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, definitely not. Definitely not what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to take your dreams and turn them into nightmares. No,
It's definitely what's going to do.
Nope.
I just wish somebody would give me a straight answer.
I will straight up give you a wish if you ask me for something.
That's how you get free wishes, you know what I mean? All right. I'll play your game. You guys are really trying to sell me on this dog, aren't you?
Woof.
Funny. I wish people would just get their shit together. Stop doing all this foo-ha. Where is that little
God.
scamp?
What have you done?
Your wish is my command.
Oh,
No, we're.
oh, it's all going back in.
Oh God, no!
Oh,
Oh, you.
this is really uncomfortable.
Oh, you.
Ah. I love it when I mess with people. Oh. Just me. Surrounded by shit. Damn.
Da-na-da-da-da-da. Woo!
Bad dog. Bad dog.
But really good cat.
Now imagine
Probably
that
not.
in person on our live show. We can really fully embrace the physical aspect of getting our shit shoved back into us.
I mean, if you must imagine that, or you could imagine something else.
Or
I mean, who
not.
knows what'll happen? It's a live show in front of a
It's
live
true.
audience.
It's uncontrollable. What we do in a live space, we're just gonna annihilate it. We're gonna annihilate it.
Yep.
Show up. It's $5, student senior.
Mhm.
Look, if you tell us you're one of them, we're not gonna.
We're
check.
not going to question it.
We're really not.
We might
So-
later.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
on
know
a
how we
budget,
question that
you
when
know,
you can buy
that's
tickets
the-
online.
It's the budget. There's no questions. If it's
Yeah.
that's the budget thing, you're on a tight budget, 5. If you're generous, 10. Great. But yeah, we're really excited to be getting back to some live shows. We're gonna have at least one other show in the holidays at the same venue, and then we will be finally at Sketchfest in San Francisco, which is like a giant celebration of like sketch and improv and stand-up comedy, and we got accepted to it 2 years ago and
Yay.
finally it will happen, barring
Someday.
anything else. So we're just, anybody who comes, we just, it will be great to be in front of human beings and kind of get those live show rhythms again. And
Thank you, Morgan. I am also excited. I'm trying a new thing where I don't say tit as much on camera.
Yeah, trigger words.
Shoot.
yes, has been yes. So we talked a little bit about monsters, right? Some of our favorite monsters. What are some other things? We talked about dreams before
yeah.
the show. We were riffing on weird dreams and stuff we had, dreams, fears. Has anybody had any weird like nightmare type things or surreal things?
I had a weird one the other day, Davis. Yeah, this is hi everyone. This
is our
Benji.
producer, Ben.
This is Benji, the producer here, chiming in. I had a weird dream the other
look
night.
at that, your goatee is on fleek.
I know,
It really
I know.
is.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
trimmed down the side. Yeah,
very
looking
nice.
good.
On
Yep,
point.
yep.
On point.
I had a dream the other night where I was with my sweetheart Morgan, who is in the chat, and we were staying
Morgan.
at
Nice.
a some kind of sleepaway retreat, whatever. But
Uh-oh.
there started to be frogs to appear on the curtains, and the frogs.
Like physical frogs? Not
like
just images,
actual
like
frogs, and the frogs started jumping on me, and I remember one of the frogs started biting at my hand, and the frogs were on me, and I remember like the frogs like got in my mouth.
Oh wow!
And I in the dream I had to like scrape out bits of frog paw that were like clinging to the inside of my mouth, and I would scrape them out, and they would still be wriggling and like clinging like suckers and tentacles, and I had to like scrape them out of my mouth. I
want to say that dream started very biblical, and it just went to a
then it became
place.
sexual real fast.
super weird. Super weird. And so I'm just saying, like, scraping frog hands stuck in your mouth, scraping, and like when I have these sorts of dreams, like there's always something else like stuck in my mouth, right? So I'm constantly like there's always something else that I'm not quite getting out. So
have you ever had like as like mouth or tooth things? I have dreams. I have tooth dreams a lot where something's wrong in my teeth.
I have definitely had the tooth dreams. I still have dreams about having braces and like the metal rings around my teeth. Yeah. I have those dreams. I have dreams about. I haven't had a dream about like my teeth falling out so much recently, but I've definitely had that dream. That's a super common.
I started getting them mainly like after braces or while having braces. That freaked me out for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Clara says she had a dream last night where one of her teeth fell out. Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
A very common thing. I don't know.
Never had one of those.
No?
Until they became really popular, like my social media.
Oh, everybody was doing them. Everyone was having them.
Everybody was like, every other day there was some reference to like somebody having the dream where their teeth fell out, and then I had one. Like the concept never even entered my mind. Yeah.
Got into your head. Yeah.
Did you ever have braces, Daniel? Or
no, I've never had braces.
Clara, did you have braces at all? If you're willing to share, let us know. I'm curious. I feel like it's a thing very much with people that had braces at some point, and I got braces later, not as late as some people, but like later than like I was not like I don't know, like 15 or something maybe. Or
I had braces from like 15 to 18. I had braces for a long time, and it was miserable.
Like you just become aware of something in your mouth.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's what happens. Like when I'm asleep, I think sometimes I have this dream sometimes where like I feel like there's like too much bubble gum in my mouth.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like I'm pulling it out, and it's like no matter how much bubble gum I pull out of my mouth, there's like still more bubble gum filling up my mouth. And I think what's going on is that in my subconscious mind, my dreaming mind, I'm aware of my tongue.
Mm-hmm. It's something like
mouth.
I would kind of hurt my
okay,
like bite my cheek.
Yeah,
and it would like trigger stuff. And it was just because it was normal. It's normal to do that, but it would turn into weird dream stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to know. Does anybody have the dream? Because I used to get this one a lot. Where you jump, and each time you jump higher and higher and higher. Eventually, you jump high enough that you just start falling.
I do the falling part. Yeah,
one.
Not me. So has anybody here had can anybody here fly in their dreams?
The closest I can get is the jumping. I get really high, and then eventually I lose like control of it and start falling.
So sometimes I can
a little bit. Yeah.
Sometimes I can jump super high. But a lot of the time, like in my dreams, it's mostly like I like pull my legs up into like a lotus position, and then I can like kind of hovercraft around. It's not like
that
a
would
flying,
be so cool.
Like it's not like a jumping. It's just sort of like I can just like kind of float around without walking.
But as we talked a little bit, like you're aware of it, right? Is that a thing?
Sometimes, sometimes, especially
lucid dream.
Very early in the mornings, sometimes I can be aware that I am dreaming in my dreams, and it's not like a full control where I can dictate everything that happens, but some part of my mind, in the back of my mind, knows that this is a dream, and that like it's like an interesting storytelling mechanism that my brain does sometimes.
This
I've
is-
never, yeah.
There's a
Never
lot
been-
of interesting people in the chat talking
Yeah.
to right now about
Yeah.
different things. Like Claire was saying that she too had a lot of orthodontia related stuff going on. And then in her life, so that would, I don't know, maybe. And then also, let's see.
Oh, Claire's got another really fascinating one that I want to pull
Mhm.
for a scene. Is I often have dreams. I have extra fingers, and I'm
Whoa.
upset with people for not telling me.
Whoa, that's
Interesting.
I love that.
It's hard to know when you have an extra finger.
Well, yeah, if you didn't
Yeah.
think about it. I love that. Also, I will also say what my nightmares are most recent, like I don't know, since I became at some point what I would consider an adult, they
Mhm.
stopped being interesting nightmares, and they were all just they are all just social anxiety nightmares, where
Yeah.
it's like that, where it's like I get upset for people not telling me a thing, or like I will be like, I will think I told someone something that I didn't intend. Them like, oh shit, I revealed this thing about how I feel about them, and now I can never talk to them again, whether it's negative or
Oh.
positive. And then, like, for 2 hours after I wake up, I'm like, well, I guess I'm not friends with that person anymore. And then around noon, I'm like, God damn it, that was a dream. It's fine.
Well, okay. This is so stupid. Okay, once I had a dream when I was 12 that I went onto a pirate ship and fought pirates so that I could win these fruit scented gel pens I really want. And then I woke up from the dream and I thought I actually had the gel.
Sometimes this hasn't happened for a long time, but when I was really into Magic the Gathering, I would sometimes have dreams about going into a store and like getting Magic the Gathering cards and like all of these cards, and I would have these cards, and then I would wake up and I was like, oh no, I don't have the card anymore. I can't take things from the dream world into the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I had
Exactly.
we're about to get to a scene. Nick S, I'll no longer dream.
That is the most metal answer. I
yeah.
also would like to point out that Riddle is apparently a master of dreams.
Yes,
Which
apparently. I knew
that's
that.
awesome.
think we
I am
all
not.
assumed.
I am.
So Riddle says, do you ever rewind a dream and test out a different scenario? And I will say that
I
yes,
wish.
sometimes I do have the experience where I will have a scenario that kind of loops back on itself or plays out several different ways. I do experience that sometimes.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever had a split screen dream?
I feel like I have, but it's been so long.
I've had,
but I
like-
feel like I know what you mean. Like
I've had
you
a
can
dream
see
where, like-
different spaces or something.
Yeah, where,
different
like,
things
wh-
like a
For me, it was like a Dickensian like urchin story, and then like a rich person in their like
prince
apartment.
and a pauper.
Yeah, but I was
Yeah.
seeing both stories play out at the same time.
Interesting. I've never had that. I have had fully orchestrated dreams with a full musical score before.
I think I've had like a song in a dream and then been like, "What is that?" Because it didn't make any sense
And
afterwards.
it's always like there's always something so like creatively amazing, and then you wake up and you're like, I wish I could capture that. Like I know I have that creativity to capture that, but it's like deep in my subconscious and I can't fully
yeah.
express it.
I had like this is similar to I think Ben, you were like talking about one where you're like you thought you had like a Magic the Gathering card, and this is like a very vivid thing like where I think it was also because of where I lived in. I used to live out in the country in like Primdale, and we were on top of a very long hill. It was like
Mhm.
I don't know, like it was a long trek down the hill and back up. So there's a journey down to the mailbox, and I
Yeah.
had ordered something by mail. I was like, I don't know, 15 or something. I didn't order a lot of stuff on my own. So it was still very exciting, and it was like it was an imported version of a game. Ooh, how exotic at the time! And I'm like, wow, oh, I can't wait to get this. And so I was like, time went because it's like, oh, it's getting shipped over from wherever. And then at one point, it's like I had like a thing where I got up and I walked all the way down the hill. And I opened the thing. It's like it was there, and then I woke up and it's like, it's not here. Oh, damn it! I went down. I walked all the way down, like a half mile down the road or whatever. And I got the thing. It's like, oh, now it's here. And I woke up again.
Oh wait, where's the Inception sound?
And this was the real one, finally, where I was like, well, but I was still like, and it in real life it wasn't there either yet. I did eventually get it, but
honestly,
can
I just say, I'm so jealous of all of you that you have any control. When I dream, I don't know what is going to happen. I just know it's going to be weird as hell. That's like literally all I know.
Let's do read a couple of these others. Thank you
we got
so
great
much
chat
for
going
sharing. These are fantastic. Shares, inspirations. Thank you so much for sharing all of these. Nick S., I do not miss the vivid dreams where you wake up thinking your close relatives are dead and gone or whatever. Not cool, brain. Yeah, like a real specific thing where you're like, my reality changed.
Sometimes,
Ugh. Morgan Peters, I am frequently physically losing sight of people or chasing people, but not being able to move fast enough or catch up to them. That's a very visually interesting one. Yeah. Also, supposed to meet people and get stuck in mobs of other people or obstacles. Very. Also, again, very cinematic. Interesting. Yeah. Very easy to picture. Fascinating. Yeah. Thank you. So we got a bunch of these inspirations. Let's do like just kind of a longer scene. Inspired by anyone. Put in if you've. Put in a location, any kind of starting location. I'm going to look through the chat and grab one. I'm not going to extend this a whole long time. If anybody gets one in the chat, great. Something mentioned was high school earlier, not as a location, as a suggestion, but we're going to start in high school. Let's start with Lizzie and Daniel, a high school. And then you can use any of these things we've talked about for inspiration, and this will just kind of be a shifting ongoing scene.
Hey, Greg.
Sandy.
How you doing?
Not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of glad to be here in school today. I had a gnarly dream, and it just really just kind of made me feel bad.
I had a gnarly dream too, and I feel terrible. What was yours?
Well, just even bringing it up is very traumatic for me. But
Craig,
for you, Sandy, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So there I was, in my underwear, in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Which is perfectly normal for me. I dream like that every time. In fact, if I ever dream and I'm wearing clothes, I quickly just take it off so I'm just in my underwear. Because that's my comfort zone. And if you're dreaming, you should be in your comfort zone. That's my opinion.
Okay. So you're in your underwear and you're in the street. Okay.
And I'm in the street. And that's fine. I'll say hi to the neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm walking around and not even thinking about it. Mm-hmm. And then I just catch it out of the corner of my eye. I have an extra pinky. What's the matter, Sandy? Whoa!
Oh, what? Do you see that?
Hi.
Unfortunately,
I just came from out of town.
Okay.
Are you a transfer student?
Yeah. Well, what's your name?
I'm Charlie Humanman.
Okay.
I just love other students with extra fingers. You know
weird.
any students with extra fingers?
Nope.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mhm.
I mean, there's
No.
Phil in math class.
Shut up.
Phil in math class.
But
Yeah, you know, he was just born with an extra pinky.
yeah, I was just born with it.
It's
I know.
normal.
You look like you might have an extra finger or two.
No, I had a dream that I did, but you know, I checked this morning. I was
Dude,
fine.
put your fucking hands down.
Are you sure? Want to look at your left hand?
Don't do it, Greg. Don't do
Look
it.
at your left hand, Greg.
Why wouldn't I,
Look at
Sandy?
your left hand.
I mean, if I had an extra finger, you tell me.
Look at at your left hand.
I didn't tell
Greg.
you. I didn't tell you.
Oh, Sandy! How could you?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I didn't tell you. I didn't see it. I didn't see it until now. Oh.
Entire life. Walking around. With an extra finger on my hand. Thinking that I had only 5. If you count the thumb.
That's the thing, Greg. Only people with extra fingers have dreams with extra fingers.
How do you know? Want to show him your right hand?
Oh, Sandy can't. She
Yeah,
has to keep it in her. Oh, Sandy, you took your hand out of your pocket.
Yeah.
It's true.
Is this why on the first day of class I was just instantly bound to you?
It's the pinky promise.
Who are you, mysterious stranger? Why have you come to torment us so?
Torment? No. I'm here to give you an invitation to another world.
No.
Why don't you take
I'm
my
ready.
hand? Each of you take my hand. Yes. Grasp it. Yes. Here we are.
Holy shit! Where are we?
Oh.
All around you. We're in the Dreamiverse.
I think I like it here, Sandy.
Yeah?
What? What's wrong with Greg?
Yeah. Put a big smile on your face.
I
I
won't.
think I'm gonna get down to my boxers.
Oh god, no. Oh no, it's Greg's dream. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Put
Well,
a smile on your face, Sandy.
no. Nope. I don't.
You know, it's a lot easier when I'm in my dreams.
Oh, yeah, that figures.
Oh thank God.
Whoa! What?
Ah, wait a second.
What?
That's why it wasn't easy. 'Cause
What?
I'm not in the dream at all.
What do you mean? No, don't turn the light out. Don't turn the light on in the classroom.
Turn the light out, Greg.
No, don't do
Turn
that.
it out.
Oh, god damn it.
What the? Really? Mr. Peterson, are you serious right now?
Yeah, look. I'm trying to introduce people to like Jungian psychology, and I'm trying to create individual scenarios that will be memorable.
Dude, you just scared the crap out of Greg and me.
It's like the best of some 80s synth modern stuff. What? Look, you think this is gonna be weird. Okay, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get the best education of your lives from these experiences. It's like how MK Ultra 2 made that guy a genius.
Who the frick is MK whatever? You always bring him up in class. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr.
MK
Peter.
Ultra 2?
I think it's a fighting game from like the early 90s, like Mortal Kombat or something.
Oh.
Sure, it might be better if I let you think that's what it is. What are you doing? Are you looking stuff up online?
I mean, no, my phone's in my locker.
Good. Don't
Yeah.
look up what
You know
MK Ultra 2 is.
I will say this. At least we got one positive experience out of this, Sandy. We can be honest to each other about our extra appendages.
You're right, Greg. Pinky promise.
I'm so proud.
Aw.
I'm
love you, Mr.
so
Peterson.
damn proud of
Thanks
both.
a lot, Mr. Peterson.
Yeah. You're crazy, but we love you.
Yeah. A high five each of my 6-fingered hands.
What? You too?
Yeah, both of them. Okay, so it wasn't an ongoing scene. That was fun, right? I liked it.
I liked it. It was very concise for us. It was very concise for us. Am I totally off time with that?
Off time?
Off time.
What does that mean?
Off of time.
No one
Lizzie.
else. Am I doing? Okay, I'm sorry. My schizophrenia is kicking in, and I'm the only one hearing sounds. I'm so sorry. I don't have schizophrenia. I'm sorry.
Also, Ben
No,
is
I'm-
correct. MK Ultra was the
I'm
CIA
totally-
give people
I
LSD.
know.
to see
Yeah,
if they could-
I'm totally playing background music into your ears to like mess with you.
Oh, is that what you were saying? Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
great.
Okay, you can't do that to an ex-dancer, Benji. Okay, I'm going to hit my cue. I don't know what you want me to do. My God,
Can't do that to a former dancer.
you can't. It's like PT. Well, no. Conditioning. It's conditioning, but it's not for your hair.
Yeah, very nice 80s influenced surreal stuff. Yeah. Oh my god, that was I like that kind of thing. Has anyone seen The Keep, which is a weird bizarre thing? If anyone the Criterion channel has like a bunch of 80s horror things. I can recommend. I just watched a couple. Near Dark, just like a vampire movie by Catherine Bigelow, who did The Hurt Locker and is the
Nick
ex
says
Mrs.
the
James
keep
Cameron.
rocks in the,
The
chat.
Keep is crazy and has an awesome soundtrack by
never heard of this.
Tangerine Dream
Oh.
by Michael
okay.
Mann. It's by Michael Mann. It's like during the plot is like very surface stuff. It's really just a vessel for bizarre atmosphere. It's during World War II in like Czechoslovakia or something and like occupy, like the Nazis have taken over this little village and they occupy this keep, this secretive old castle, and they discover some unearthly powers.
Nick S says that there's a young Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Wow,
Very young, but he's an
nice.
old guy. But because he gets granted some youth later on from these powers. It's weird. Michael Mann's the guy who did like Heat and Miami Vice and a bunch of other kind of urban crime movies.
Yeah.
Very
Heat was
realistic, and this
good.
is surrealistic. Hard surrealistic, but it has this dreamy music and thick, kind of foggy atmosphere. It's one you'd put on at a party, like just
Okay.
playing the atmosphere and not paying attention to the plot. But
Fair.
Yeah.
I will say I did just acquire about 30 of the Giallo movies.
Oh,
And
also great
we're,
for that kind of
you
thing.
know,
Yeah.
we're talking about, the original Suspiria.
Okay.
Oh, you have the remastered thing, or
I haven't seen the new one. I think it's too much for me.
no?
but
I
I've
just
got
mean the
original.
remastered of the
Yeah.
old one because I tried to watch the old one, but it wasn't. It was like an old dusty print. on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
It's too
but
bad
I've
'cause I
got
could
like a
tell it was
bunch of those
brilliant,
like
but-
classic horror movies. So maybe next Monday we're gonna do like a crazy horror
Ooh,
movie
yeah, that
Halloween
could be
stream.
fun. Why not?
Oh.
What
But,
time?
Yeah.
Well, we've been doing the Monday streams, so next Monday is the Halloween. But it's
Well, wait. Next Monday. What is the 20th?
it's the 30th on the Halloween.
Ooh.
Well, so
Well, no. Next Monday is the 24th.
true. But maybe we'll do a last day of the month Monday.
Yeah,
and
31st.
We'll just like we'll do an all day stream of old classic Giallo movies.
Oh, that'd be cool. So we can
Wow.
drop in. So that could be awesome. Yeah, I would love it if anyone. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Those films are like beautiful and very strange. Fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope folks enjoyed our weird little. We only did a couple of sort of games, but I've been thoroughly enjoyed this chat about
We-
like dreams and horror.
Yeah.
Had some good chat. These
Interesting.
Thursday shows can be like super chill, chat with the audience, talk about our weird experiences.
Like I love that. The extra. That was really fascinating. Thank you, Clara, again for this. Like, yeah, the like an extra finger and the fact that the idea of people not mentioning it to you. It's like that's everybody's,
Such an odd detail.
but
Yeah.
everybody's like dreams or something, or like they're not a thing that makes a logical sense, and they're so. Even if it comes from whatever, like it would be the same place as someone else's, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
To me to find these things and to learn about them. And Nick S again also shared some fascinating things, and to the extent we were able to bring them into some of these games, they were.
And thank you, Clara. And this was
Appreciate
super fun. Agreed.
So if you're in the Santa Cruz area, check us out next Friday because we're gonna do a live show at the 418 Project, formerly the Riverfront Twin Theater, live in person. Show up,
You can
I'll
see
sign
our
your
whole
tits.
bodies.
I will not sign your.
No. Only Benji gets. Lizzie, stop trying to get
Only
into
Benji.
that.
Only
that's-
Benji is
wait,
signing.
That's my deal. I'm the
Yeah.
special
Okay.
one because
It's
I'm
a thing
behind the
that-
scenes.
Okay, and
Yeah.
so does that mean
What
that
he
only
gets.
I get to put peanut butter all over people's faces? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, but
I
you gotta
mean-
catch him first.
Got to bring your
No,
own
I'm
peanut
not
butter.
saying like if you want your face peanut butter, I am the peanut butter person.
I always
Yeah.
wondered who was the peanut butter person.
Yeah. Well, you weren't at that meeting. So.
It's good to
I missed-
establish
that was
these
the one I
things.
missed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That was the one I missed. Clara, of course, gets a free ticket.
That's right. If
anyone
you are
who
a
signs up,
Patreon
yeah.
subscriber, you get a free ticket to our live show in Santa Cruz, California. Just let us know. We will supply you. We will let you in. We will hug you. We will kiss you on the cheek.
We will
for
not
being
do
a
that if you
supporter.
don't want.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Consent is
Yeah.
sexy, so just let me
Yeah.
know. But I'll be there.
We'll consent all over the place.
All right,
I will
wave goodbye,
consent.
everyone. It's the
Bye
credits.
bye. I will consent to friendly conversation and high fives. Okay.